Hello everybody, my name is Oren, and welcome back to more Democracy 3. I forgot what game we were playing there for a second. Last time we made everybody love us. I say everyone, I mean everyone who's not a motorist, a liberal, or a parent, even though parents looks like they're getting it together, you know. Our education's great, poverty is great, everything else is pretty bad. I think these three you want to be full, and then these three you want to be empty. Fascism is capitalism in decay. Sure thing, Lenin. But it looks like at the end of last time we spent all our political capital, so I'm just going to go ahead and end the turn. See what we get. There we go. Unemployment went up, which is bad. Health went up, which is awesome. GDP went up, and crime went down. There we go. Internet economy takes off. Business leaders have declared that our country is one of the most internet and technologically centered economies in the world. Record number of our citizens now shop and work over the internet. Yeah, whatever. Antisocial behavior is now over. That's good news. The government is currently running at a budget deficit. Our income plummeted because our GDP fell to the ground. Well, it's starting to come back. Wow, yeah. Our income fell apart. Why? Government borrowing? Really? Where's my petrol tax? Oh. No one's buying petrol anymore. So this is like, yeah, maybe we should cut some expenses. Military spending, state schools, state pensions. Could we cut state pensions? The retired, the poor. It would increase poverty. Private pensions, what are these? Yeah, we could just like straight up have them like privatize pensions. That wouldn't be too bad. Prisons, the space program, road building. Can I cancel this? It doesn't look like I can cancel this. I could certainly cut road building significantly. It would increase unemployment a smidge, but it would also help the environment. And it would cut 60 billion. So yeah, I think we have to do that. Come on, slider bar. There we go. Alright. Alright. Yeah, our income fell to the floor. Okay. You know, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. The art of leadership is saying no, not saying yes. It's very easy to say yes. Human Rights Society has been criticizing us. An election was held, we'd get 78% of the vote. Conservatives are like, hell yeah. All this law and order. Liberals are like, ugh, law. Citizenship tests. Liberals hate citizenship tests, apparently. Motorists. Well, whatever. A lot of my things just haven't kicked in yet. Let's look at this again. How's this coming up? Drug addiction, pollution. It's below the stop trigger. Why is pollution still around? Does pollution still exist on the main screen? It does. I guess it won't be here next turn. That'll help considerably. Skills shortage. Not enough education. State schools is still coming along though. What else affects this? Immigration. Yeah. Border controls. We could drop that. It would increase tourism. Tourism's pretty important because it directly affects the GDP. We'd piss off the Patriots a little bit. Patriots are only 40%, and I think we could do fine without them. What is complacency? Am I not allowed to click on that? Alright. So, immigration is mainly affected by border controls. Oh, we're gonna have to do this next turn. And it's gonna save us a smidge of money, too. It's alright. We're gonna do that next turn. Reduce border controls. What's this? Petrol protests? Yeah. Nah. I ain't getting rid of that. Vastly reduces the GDP, but petrol tax isn't even worth it as much anymore. We kind of milked all we could out of the petrol tax. Could cut petrol protests by half, maybe? That would probably work if I dropped it down to 40 instead of 75%. I would lose like $80 billion. Drug addiction is almost gone. Asthma is almost gone. Internet crime is not the biggest deal. Well, does that affect GDP? A little bit. That's fine. Alcohol abuse is... Yep. What do you know? Alcohol consumption. Why do people drink so much? The GDP is shit. Yeah. No, that'll do it. Ideas. Junk food tax? I feel like we might need to up taxes. Luxury goods tax, recreational good tax, married tax allowance, tax break for married couples, encouragement for people to marry and also stick together. Church groups see it as essential that the state encourages traditional family values. How are the religious doing, by the way? They're pretty impartial. Abortion law. Limited circumstances. Life-threatening total ban. I think this is an alright place for the abortion law to be right now. Ethnic minorities. Citizenship tests. Border controls. Yeah, we're gonna start working on that soon. Let's look at taxes. Inheritance tax. Pisses off the wealthy. Helps with equality. Yeah, it pisses off pretty much everyone, doesn't it? Smoking tax. Everyone hates the smoking tax. Tobacco usage is falling. Only slightly reduces health. We don't need to worry about it too much. Property tax is pretty low right now, all things considered. We could probably do up property tax a smidge. Income tax, capital gains tax. Oh man, there's so much. There's all these taxes. Hybrid cars initiative. Alright. What's this? Sales tax. This is like where we make all of our money right here. Self-employed, hate it. Tourism goes down a little bit. Alright. There's one more income tax. Are you income tax? Income tax is also a shitload of money. Middle income hate me for a high income tax. Income tax, inheritance tax, homelessness, welfare fraud department. These guys are actually not like super thrilled about me. Raising the income tax is only gonna hurt that. I wonder if there's some new ways I could tax people. Potential income. I could make a solid $1 billion off plastic bag tax. Junk food tax, $2 billion. Health food subsidies. It's going to cost me money. Healthier foods such as fruit and vegetables, cheaper than high fat and high sugar foods. This is probably a good thing to put in. Doesn't cost that much. It helps health and poor earnings. Go ahead and apply those changes. Flat income tax. That's a shitty idea. $1.7 trillion. Oh my god. Mansion tax. we might institute mansion tax. Alright, let's flip the turn and see how far our GDP drops. It's starting to recover a little bit. Petrol protests are going to hurt us. Skills shortages are going back up. Well, now they're starting to go down again. It's all education. Education's going up. Immigration's going to be going up. We're going to get over this hump, guys. Goddamn petrol protests. Freaking motorists screwing me. Petrol tax. Just flat out reduces it on its own, huh? I think we might have to curtail the petrol tax a little bit. Petrol protests. We need to get this down below the stop trigger. We absolutely need to get that down below the stop trigger. I canceled all road building, right? I'm in the way. Implementation delay 16. I don't know what that means. Alright. Hope it's not 16 turns. That would be really shitty. Crime is down. Health is up. Pollution. The situation is now at an end. Environmentalist experts tell us our country's pollution problem is now under control. Our citizens no longer need to wear face masks when cycling to work. Hell yeah. And crime is consistent. Credit rating is downgraded to a triple B. Hell, I never vote for anyone. I always vote against. Yeah. That's pretty much how it works. Crime is pretty much gone, though. Police force. Drug addiction. Asthma. Asthma's gonna be gone next turn. Alcohol abuse. Alcohol abuse isn't that bad of a problem. Internet crime. Internet crime isn't that bad of a problem. Narcotics sucks because it reduces productivity and health. Productivity increases GDP. Pretty much affects everything. Yep. With less unemployment, we need more GDP. Less homelessness, we need more GDP. So let's make some more GDP. Import tariffs. That might help. Cheap imports can be damaging because local companies cannot match lower salaries paid by foreign competitors. Import tariffs help protect local manufacturers from unfair competition. This does go against real free market economics, though, and can be seen as being unfair to foreign countries, possibly sparking retaliation. That doesn't sound like my kind of thing. Economy, that's what we need. Foreign investor tax breaks. I can't afford cost, though. Can't afford cost. I need income or... Tax shelters would probably help the GDP. Organic farming subsidy. Tax. How much money am I losing? About 300 billion. If I cut the petrol tax, I cut income. There. Here it's no longer affecting the GDP directly. And here it reduces petrol protests. Probably not enough, though. We only need to take it down to like a 45 to cut petrol protests entirely. The environment's fine. Okay. Yeah, we're making $4 billion a quarter off this. So it doesn't actually matter anymore because no one's driving anywhere anymore. Alright, apply changes. No one drives. Uh. We're actually, like, we don't need to worry about, I don't know, like, making everyone happy. We'd win a vote right now. Technology colleges. Increases education for almost no cost. I wonder if there's a better way to increase education. Abortion law. No, that doesn't help education. School vouchers. That cost me way too much money. State health service. Also cost me way too much money. Let's look at education. Public services. Public libraries. Probably help. Potential income, no. Youth club subsidies. Let's put in some libraries. This doesn't cost that much. And our change here is pretty non-existent. Can we afford another $18 billion a quarter? I don't know if we can. We need education, though, to help positively affect our GDP. Come on, GDP. No. Up. Go up, GDP. Listen, these will be gone soon. Like, one day this will go away. Education apparently is still shit. There we go, see? It's still directly impacting education. Alright. There we go.